welcome. So I've been working on notes of what I want to put in the story world. I want to call it story world because, well, we are building a whole story and world, and within that world we have a story to tell. I am writing a dark romance. I'm right now trying to get like all of the like points in how I really want to structure this, and honestly I have something started and y'all are gonna be like, are you crazy? Because you just started something and now you're just like switching it up. And yes, I am switching it up. I currently have about a chapter and I'm about to scratch that chapter. I think I want the direction to change of this whole thing. Yeah, you're gonna call me crazy. Initially how I was starting it was like boom, like in your face, and now I think I want to do a little bit different. Not a little bit different, a lot of different. And as I write, so I have a book here, let me show you. I'm just using a regular book to write my notes with my pen, and I have, I'm gonna like not show you the page, but I have about a good amount of pages in here. Can't really. Initially I was gonna go off of a particular way, and yes, I kind of am still gonna do that, but I think I'm just like going to structure just a little bit more different. I have this book, I am going off of this outline, but then there is the Save the Cat structure as well, which is, I mean, I don't know, I'm just trying to figure out which one I want to go off of. And obviously I'm gonna go off of that romance one because the romance one is what it's about, but it's also dark and damaging. So it's like, is that really the whole 100% of what I want to use? You know what I mean? That's where I'm at right now, is what do I want to do? Because I don't know what I want to do. But I mean, I have like my, those are my acts and everything. The thing is that I thought I wanted the story to go in one direction, and I'm kind of leaning more toward a mixture of that direction and another direction, and I'm not making any sense while I'm saying this, and I know, but I just don't want to give too much. But I kind of want her to be the same of what I originally put her as, but now I think I want some events to not be there and some to change just a little bit. You know what I mean? Oh my god, that's what I'm going through right now. So no. Right now I am building my character, building who I want my character to be, who I feel that the female main character is and should be. I'm just going to show you what I'm using. It's not mine, so I don't know if I can really link it. I'm just going to put it somewhere on the screen. You could just look at her. I watch a lot of her videos and she's like very informative and helpful. She has like a lot of like templates that actually help. There's another one that I have here and it's more geared to like the genre that I'm writing in, sort of. So it's a dark romance beat sheet. I just want to like get her down on paper so I know who I want her to like truly be and all the things I want her to go through. So I'm plotting it out and I'm outlining and I'm doing brainstorming and I'm doing all the things right now. I like have all of these things that I reference along with, I feel like I should just show y'all because it would just be better if I just show y'all. This is Romance in the Beat. I reference that, and this dialogue writing one I reference. I feel like I got a good amount done so far. I did like 2 pages worth and I'm handwriting. Yes, I have like Scrivener and Google Docs and stuff like that I could be using, but I'm not going to use that because I prefer the handwriting method. Right now I just need to like put pen and paper. I feel like that I got to like a part where I can't stop.
right? So I'm giving this whole backstory. I'm on a backstory scene right now. Bro, I'm like emotional. Let's just say that. The way that I'm doing it, this is just like how I'm doing it. I have a version. I'm doing like a couple versions. So I have a version that I've already done like brainstorming and outlining, but like I said, I'm like scratching that. Not that I'm scratching it and I'm like throwing it away, because I'm not gonna throw it away or anything like that. But what I'm doing is that I'm leaving it there, right? I'm leaving it there, and I'm gonna try a different method. I'm writing out my character. I'm going more into detail about just the main character right now, and then I'm gonna move on to more characters, because there's about like, it's a lot, but there's like about like 10 characters in this story. I don't know if I want to dial back that number or leave it the way that it is to make it an interesting story, you know what I mean? So I think I like it better than the other way I was doing it, because it was more of like just throwing a bunch of things out there, and it was making sense, but it wasn't making sense, you know? Like, I wanted the story to be a simple. My mind is everywhere with all of this, is the point that I'm trying to get at, right? So I'm trying to get it under control about like exactly how I want this story to be told, you know? Even if this doesn't go anywhere and nothing happens and I don't become like a published author or anything like that, I do really enjoy this, and I do hope that one day, honestly, we all want that, is like for somebody to enjoy and fall in love with our stories, because we spent so much time, we put so much creativity, and we put a lot of us into our storytelling and into our story, that why would it not be out there for the world to read and see and to fall in love with it? But the point I'm trying to make is that even if this doesn't go nowhere, I really enjoyed this process. I really enjoyed doing this. I don't think that I would not write anymore. I think this is something that I'm gonna keep on doing. I know this is something I'm gonna keep on doing, and I'm not gonna stop. Right now, I have to finish this part, and this part is a lot. It's a lot. Then I have to go into my acts and then my scenes, and it's just so much. I know I mentioned that I was like not scratching, but I'm like trying to do it from the beginning again. I want to change some stuff, which is fine, I guess, right? I'm finding that I wrote in the other version of this, I had gotten to like almost 4,000 words. Perfect, good. And yes, it had dialogue, yes, it had detail, yes, it had all the things you need in your first chapter, I want to say. However, I am finding that in this other version that I'm writing of it, I am finding that I got like almost 1,000 words into this first chapter, and I feel like I have not even, like, there's a lot of information in there. Obviously, like, a lot of things kind of happen in the beginning. I also feel like it's not going to be enough for chapter 1, and I don't want it to trickle into chapter 2 and then, or like being an extra long chapter 1. Do y'all know, like, do you know what I'm trying to say? So that's where I'm at right now. Where I'm at is everywhere. I'm at everywhere in the process of this. I'm trying to finish up chapter 1 so I can do chapter 2, because I've got just about, I can't really show y'all because this shows y'all a lot, but like I have on paper, on the papers, I have like I have act 1, chapter 1, and in that chapter 1 I have all the details that I want to make sure that are in chapter 1, and then under that I have act 1, chapter 2, and I'll have all the details that I would like to mention in chapter 2, then act 1, chapter 3, and so on and so forth, you know what I mean? So I have all of that there, and I find that I want more added, or I don't want some stuff in there. Like, that's where I'm at, because I feel like it fits in it, but then as I read over it, I'm like, but that don't really fit in. It's just everywhere. Do you know what I mean?